Good day, people of the internet. Coming to you, taking a break. Just got done shooting another sponsorship video. Blessed to have a camera for the summer, waterproof. Last summer I had a phone destroyed because I didn't have such a invention. Um, but yeah, I also have lines to learn because tomorrow I'm going off script for a play I was cast in, a play I didn't write. But yeah, it's coming up June 2nd, and it's like a mix of like scenes from different plays, and it's gonna be the first time something I've written was acted out theatrically uh, in a play setting. It's gonna be in Erickson Theater in Seattle, Washington. Um, and who knows where it goes from there? Well, actually, I kind of, this is a small scene. I have like a bigger premise for it for the character, but I also started writing something totally different, like different characters, kind of like basically based off of my dad, and just kind of taking an amalgamation of a lot of the stories that I gave on my YouTube channels about some of my family life, then kind of expounding it, going into some other stuff that I refrained from mentioning because it's like family trauma and shit. So I was figuring I could like use it creatively. Well, just change the people's names in it, and well, I'm not gonna go into too much. It's just like kind of like if you've seen a lot like all my my story videos, it might be some familiarity, but it's also gonna be totally new for the next play I'm gonna be writing. But yeah, I'm just excited to finally get it done. Um, yeah, I was interested in writing more. Uh, but like doing the online shit, it feels like a wasted investment. Since I lost like 4 YouTube channels, and then like I didn't lose my TikTok channels, but I had more than 4 videos taken down off of TikTok. So it's just like if I want to get mass appeal online, it's gonna be heavy censorship. Um, but I definitely I miss the in person interaction, hearing people laugh or gasp. So we're gonna um, get to it. That's the next move is investing in more theater. I already got picked up for another play, well, acting. Um, that's not necessarily where I want to be, but it's a bigger production, it's a bigger theater. So if I get picked up for writing at the same theater, or when I get picked up for writing at the same theater, it'll just be more big time, more badass, and I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the connections. What kind of movie in the works? Uh, well, shit. If I'm writing it, but I already got some movie ideas. But when I say theater, I'm talking about like in person theatrical production. Like right now, I got like lines to learn. I got to get off script for the play I'm acting in. But the play I wrote, I have nothing to do with the acting. I didn't get to direct it. I kind of, like the characters were kind of confused as to the motivations of the characters. They thought the bad guys were the good guys and the good guys were bad guys. So I had to like clarify that shit because, like I said, it's a snippet, it's a small piece. Um, it has like a Batman like character, but he's not the hero in it. And I didn't get to flesh out the character who's supposed to be the hero in that little clip because we had to keep it under 5 minutes, and he had his own little origin story. I didn't get into in that 5 minutes, and then and the end of it had to be cut out. So I was gonna do the origin story via puppets. I ordered a puppet to represent, but it's a yeah, it's not gonna be here until after the play has aired. So I will, we're figuring it all out. Like I said, June 2nd. If you're in the Seattle area, you can see the play I wrote. I didn't direct it. I'm not in it. I'm in other plays that I didn't write. So I know this is confusing because it's not like, you know, super proud of everything that I'm a part of. I mean, I guess the characters that they threw me in are relatable. Like, I mean, I was able to find myself in them. I guess that's how I was able to be cast in them. But yeah, like some of the shit is, and I say this with all love. Some of the shit is ridiculous, fucking ridiculous, and but that's like another story. I was gonna make like a longer video going into all that stuff and into some of the details, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm just going to say, if you're in the Seattle area, feel free to check out Erickson Theater starting June 2nd. Yeah, because that's it's going to be the first play that I wrote being picked up. And it's not all my play. Let me just keep saying that because I don't want people like, man, Nate wrote all this shit. Because there's some shit I'm just like, I would not co-sign on. That's just honest. So, but the bat doofus, that's what they're calling the play, bat doofus. That part I wrote without directing or acting in it, and then like they wrote a little piece before the play that makes it seem like I didn't write it. It makes it seem like the people who were in the play wrote it, which is I'm trying not to get too upset about it, because I'm just like waiting for the credits. As long as it says my name there, I'm good, But it's just like. I'm not gonna get lost in the sauce on that. I'm just, it did vex me because like I have to learn new lines to like lead into these little scenes, and then instead of me talking about me writing the Batman scene, it's the people who are playing in it, and it's gonna be confusing. But if you can make it and you see the Bat Doof, see I got the. I got the utility belt. I'm gonna be bringing it in. I'm gonna customize it. When you see the character with this, that is the play that I wrote. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna like shit on the production. And then you're gonna see me acting and stuff I didn't write. So yeah, just know that. It sounds very creative. Well, yeah, I mean it was pretty fun. And shit, I've been like, I don't even want to show this, but I feel like it's a need because I mean I've been like behind on my music because I have like 2 theater classes and a music class to make my quota for credits. So I recently got like the student discount on a music app. And I was just like playing around with it. And matter of fact, I'm just gonna wait. I'm going to release that separately. But I got some catching up to do because I'm like 15 songs behind. I was gonna make the songs on GarageBand, and then like the stuff that the teacher was requesting, like I just wasn't able to make it function on the GarageBand the way that he wanted it. So I ended up getting like a whole new software, Logic Pro. And I got a few other pieces of software that are going to help my video editing. Like I can generate new content it's kind of like the program I used when I made the original NatesVlogs intro. It was like NatesVlogs. That is basically the newer version of that. I got that one downloaded as well, so I'm gonna be playing around with all that stuff. But yeah, I'm just like kind of busy. I gotta get off here shortly and learn my lines. But I did make the promise in a previous live show that I would be going live with new information as soon as I knew when the play was going to be running. So June 2nd through the 4th or 5th, I believe. But yeah, Erickson Theater might be longer. So if you're in the Seattle area or plan to be, or you just want to see me do live, like in person live, come on down. No CIA spooks or FBI agents. We don't trust you. I know what you did to Malcolm and Martin. JFK is just scared. But anyways, yeah. So see, these are like the different lines. The funny thing, I had to audition for a musical, and that's kind of what I was getting around to when I was about to play the music. I think my one of my upcoming written plays is going to be a musical, because I don't fuck with musicals. But if I wrote it, it'd make a lot more sense than people just randomly singing, you know. Uh, and I just been having a lot of fun, just like, you know, trying different creative styles. But hold on. But the point I was trying to make, because I've been having difficulty learning all the lines, because I have like two of the largest male parts in the play, and my partner in both plays, she has like the largest female parts. I'm not. Well, that sounded wrong. But so I've had difficulty learning my plays. But then the musical shit that I had to go to, I had an audition. I got a call back, and I was able to learn like the musical lines like the same night, like pretty quickly, because it's easier when it rhymes. You know, it's like, you know, just so yeah, just forecasting things to come. You know, it's gonna be. Will my next play be a musical? I don't know. Possible. I mean, I was kind of thinking it's like little songs and clips and stuff that I, you know, probably could add to the next play if I had like a full play to just write my own. Probably I wouldn't be able to do it in like a 5-minute period, like the little scene that I got coming up. But you know, I don't know. Who knows what the future holds? I'm just excited to not be so dependent on online money. Because fuck you too. And Instagram, fuck you too. And my Rumble people, well, we're going to figure out how to get paid on that motherfucker. But so far, they haven't censored me. These motherfucking sites have censored the fuck out of me, especially YouTube. Delete your YouTube app. I need to see this play. Well, come on down. Erickson Theater, starting June 2nd. It's going to be litty as a witch's titty. Because they light up. Witch titties, they light up. Look into it. It's a fact. Mythbusters proved it was real. Yeah, and I'm like looking at my lines, and I definitely do have a little difficulty learning them all. But I have it down. I just remember it was like the first play I ever starred in was like in my not senior year. It was my 10th grade year. Might even been 11th. But I remember the first night, totally like I got about to the second scene, and then I just totally forgot my lines. It was like I had like this long ass diatribe, long ass monologue. And when after I was asked a question, and then I just ended up just like instead of saying the monologue, I just was like, no, like a long ass no, and then like a few of the rest of the cast started like busting up laughing. So then we just kept doing stuff to make each other break character. So it was just like it was supposed to be a serious play, and we just kept goofing around, and we were not demonstrating that we knew our lines, right? And the night after that, I got my lines down, and we nailed it. We got like the emotional part. My dad went to both. He ended up crying the second night because he was just like proud of me. But like the first night, it was not a good look. I'm not expecting that. I was just kind of looking at my lines because I have a better grasp of these than I did yesterday because I was practicing. But I do have like some long monologue scenes or long extended scenes that I need to get down, and I don't want to get back into that scene of forgetting. But yeah, and thank you for all the joins on the various social medias. And hey yo, I'm moving to Seattle, my guy. Well, if you're gonna be out here before June 2nd, feel free to come see me in the play. And then I haven't gotten the confirmation from the Seattle Children's Theater, but my teacher told me that I'm going to be in this other play, and I don't know when that one's going to be airing. I think it's like it's starting this year and it's going into next year because it's like a bigger production. But yeah, I got a few little things coming up, and it'd be nice to travel with it, you know, like. But yeah, Seattle, and I'll also be doing some more stand up. I went to a few places. First, I started off with not the Haha Club, Laughs. Then I went to like a place, it's open mic, and then they have like it's predominantly musicians. I was the only comedian. I'll probably go to just a regular comedian open mic next time. But I'll start posting those dates so people can have an idea. It'd be nice to see you guys in person. You stay there, give the play deets. I'm gonna come through. Yeah, I'm currently in the Seattle area. Well, the play I wrote, it is following. Well, the main character, which I wasn't able to flesh out, is a dude who's been blessed with superpowers. I'm gonna put like a origin story on my website because I got like an alien coming. But he's just like super powered, like in a realistic way. Like you know how Batman, like when he goes against Superman, he can like toss him or punch him, and then like Superman, like he's just like, oh, you got me, Batman. No, it's like your punches do nothing, right? I'm bulletproof, bitch. You know, like you can't hurt me in any way, and you're not protected by plot armor. You know, because that's Batman's secret weapon. So it's like it's just someone who can't be affected. And but he's non-violent. You know, he was endowed with powers. I'm going all into it. I should wait for the video, but he was endowed with powers by alien council because when the more power he was given, the braver he became to listen to his enemies. So instead of like I'm gonna go and crush Hitler, it's like I'm gonna understand why Hitler felt the need to do that, and then like so like he's confronting. The main character is confronting a Batman-like character, and then we realize that Batman isn't so great. Like the reason he has such a high arrest rate is because he's like arresting people who are trying to form unions because he's an entitled little piece of shit. And it kind of goes into that, but like that's just like the little small scene, right? Because it doesn't get into the backstory of the main character. Well, in that play, his name was Arthur. It was originally something else, but it sounded super ethnic. And then I was told that they were going to be switching it to a white guy because it didn't vibe well with the backstory. So I just changed a few things to make it fit. But then they ended up changing the character anyway, so it doesn't matter. But anyways, like I said, this was like something I wrote. I did not direct. I did not. I had nothing to do with the casting, so it's just like, I mean, they had me rewrite it because it was long, and my teacher said preachy, but then like I I cut out like a guillotine scene, and then I was told that I was around the actors when they were talking about the guillotine scene. They said one of them was like, "I love it. Why do we get rid of that?" But teacher didn't want that, so it's just it'd be nice to have something of my own where I have more creative control. This is just me getting my foot in the door on writing plays, uh, and I'm grateful to have done it. Just next time, I definitely feel like I gotta be the director as well. I don't want to wear too many hats, because right now I'm acting, I wrote, and I'm also helping with the set design. My girl's helping me with that a great deal too, because she knows the cricket. I have that vision for how I want the characters to look, especially for the stuff I wrote. That's how I got this utility belt and such. But yeah, the last play I did, it was like one and done. Like I was acting. If I tried to help anybody in tech, like move something, they'd be like, "No, your job is to act. This is our job. You don't touch anything. You don't cross contaminate. You just do your one thing because we don't want you to be overstrained." This play is a little bit more different. It allowed me to have 3 different jobs, which I mean, I'm open to because it allows me to express my creativity, my vision. And I would add another one. I would want to be able to direct the stuff I wrote, but I also understand it's just like it's just out of my hands, and it just gives me more motivation for next time around. I got to get the director's hat, but damn, look at my nigga beard trim. Well, you raise a good point. I appreciate your observation. Tacoma Comedy Club has open mic nights. Well, I'm all about it. I haven't done open mic in Tacoma. Closest place I did open mic out there was like Olympia. Totally different vibe. I mean, I fuck with it. It was fun. Smaller, and it was like a karaoke spot right next door. But man, there was some drama there though, and it had nothing to do with the comedy. It's more the meth addicts, and that's just kind of what I associate the area with. Just meth addicts who stole more from me than any other place until I moved back to Seattle. Then I had like everything robbed from me. Just Washington in general. Washington meth addicts, they're the thievingest, the stickiest fingered meth addicts in the entire country, maybe possible the world. I can't believe YouTube is on your head tough. I know a lot of other YouTubers who ate basically off the rails that shouldn't be on the platform. Well, yeah, it all depends on what you do with your position. I mean, I use my position to pretty much shit on any corporation, even the ones who are trying to not feed me, but like sponsors. Like when I was at different networks, like Full Screen got bought up by AT&T. They used to have me try to kiss the rings of a bunch of corporations. I used to just tell fuck off to. And then something. I mean, there was some point where I tried to play ball, and I just realized that I got fucked over by a few of them. I just stopped giving a fuck, and I think they just started to realize that. And especially after the Rona hit, I was like one of the first people telling you what was coming, and couldn't have that because then I looked like a Nostradamus. I was able to predict shit. But now it's just like difference between a conspiracy theorist and reality is about 2 weeks at this point. You say it and then like they say you're crazy until it's revealed that what you just said is true. But that's how it goes. Yo, cuz I did 2 nights this week. Out this way, come get up. I did 2 nights this week. Oh yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about stand up. That's my cousin in the chat we did stand up when I was on my way to the Seattle area. I stopped in Portland, and he showed me the Portland open mic circuit. It's well, we definitely go at it, but it's nothing but love for him. But like we have like some of the most heated conversations. He says a lot of shit to get my goat. I'm uh well he's a he's a string puller. Well, it's nothing but love. It's just, I mean, my girl, she definitely has concern when she hears me like debating family for an extended period of time, because it's like a lack of understanding on, this is just how some people communicate love, and plus, I mean, for me, if I'm not in a heated debate where someone is just like, I like to know that if I push someone's button, they're going to get like angrier and angrier. If they get calmer and calmer, I just assume they're doing some crazy shit behind my back. Like they're just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna poison you. Here, have some water. I don't trust that fake nice shit. So it's just like when me and my family go at it, it gets heated, and outsiders have difficulty understanding how the love is shown. But for me, that is the love. But anyways, there's enough open mics and PDX to do a show every night now. Well, yeah, that's glorious. That's kind of how it was in Vegas. But yeah, it's been a minute. I mean, shit. Last time I did an open mic in Oregon was with you, like back in 2017. But yeah, I mean that's all the change in some point. But yeah, maybe after I get done with this whole theater thing, because right now I definitely gotta get off and learn my lines. Tomorrow I gotta go in and be off book. Can't bring in my script, so I just want to look more professional. So I'm a bid you guys adieu. And once again, if you're in the Seattle area, June 2nd, got a play coming up. And it's another play at the Seattle Children's Theater. I'll let you guys know when that's going to be going, because I'm supposed to be a part of that. It's looking like multiple roles, but we shall see. So that one's going to be musical. So first musical. It'll be my first musical, and I look forward to it. But it won't be my last. I'll probably be writing my own musical before you know it. That's like shit. I already got a few songs for it. But anyways, I get to work, and I appreciate you guys for showing up. If you're in the area, feel free to come out, check out the play, say what's up, and I look forward to it. I'm definitely gonna be keeping the little paperwork that says it's my first time writing, because I'm looking forward to it. So don't forget to be good to each other. Peace. Stupid. And video. What's going on?